Hey folks, Rob back with another Rob Plays, and this week, this time, we're looking at a game, brand new 64 game that has been wanting to see this one come out for quite a while. It's Luftrausers, which is a official demake of Luftrausers, as it says on the scroll text, developed for PC, Windows, Mac, Linux, PS3 and Vita by Vlambeer, published by Devolver, brought over to the 64 by Paul Koller, who's done so many other conversions, notably Super Breadbox, and brought to cartridge by RGCD. I'm looking at the download because it would be forever for the cartridge a couple of weeks for the cartridge to reach me, and right now that's the only way you can get it because the first batch of carts sold incredibly fast. So let's hit fire and dive in. This is very much, if you haven't played the original game, it's very much an air combat take. So basically, we start here at our launch screen. We launch out of this sub, and we've got these three missions: kill 5 fighters, kill 30 enemies, destroy 1,000, score 1,000 points. And when you reach each score level, you can see that you level up. That unlocks more parts. If we go to the Hangar, we can't adjust them right now. For the sake of things, I'm starting for clear game rather than loading my save data. So let's go launch. And let's launch. So basic idea is you basically fly. You've got this sort of thrust style movement. You can see the border flashing. As you take hits, that cycles up. When it's black, you've got no damage. As you get hit, it gets brighter. When it's white, you are critical damage and on the verge of dying. And of course, top left is your active score. Top right is your combo score. So what happens is you shoot enemies. Oh, that was nearly fatal. You shoot enemies, your multiplier goes up, and you score, and you get points added to your score. When you let the multiplier fade out, like I need to do to heal some damage, that'll get banked on your main score. So it makes sense, a lot of it. I mean, I'm sure, the original game came out in 2014. So this 64 demake was in development for quite a long time. There's been a whole bunch of stuff why it's been delayed, but we finally got it, and really, it is fluid. It's actually, one of the interesting things from the trivia is that it's actually far more fluid here than it is on those modern systems. A lot of amazing engineering work by Koller to get it running the way it does. The downside is, of course, is that this is only for PAL systems. Unfortunately, we're going to let that damage fade off. When you are damaged, basically, if you stop firing, your plane will repair itself. Unfortunately, you don't get the little, puff of smoke you get on the when you are damaged. We took that ace out. Excellent. So this is really what the sort of general consensus of the game is. The core loop is kind of the same. It's sort of that pick up and play, very fast action. The responsiveness is amazing here. I didn't get a chance to replay the original game before I sat down to launch this up, but it's so good. I mean, controls are pretty much joystick, left and right to rotate, up to apply thrust. Ooh, I don't think I've seen the blimp yet. Let's get up there and see what it's like. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, that's... Actually, I haven't played this in... Let's see. Oh, gonna let some damage fade out. And I love the physics behind it. You've got this sort of like... Because when you stop thrusting, you stall. Ooh, oh! I had to hit that at that point. Ace takedown. So, we've got a whole bunch of stuff as a result of what we've done. So, you've got our last score, 6,500, our best score, 6,500, and we've got a bunch of level completed stats. So now, if we go to our stats, we did all right. We go to results, we go to the Hangar, we go to launch. There we go. Okay. So, our first run, we leveled up. We got to level 2. And now we've got a bunch of new missions. You kill a boat, So I'll sort of explain some of this stuff. Hopefully when I do this mission, I can actually unlock some stuff in the hangar, and I'll explain the next part. So let's launch, have another run. So one of the things I like, the gameplay is so tight, good for short loops that, you know, you can have a good run, possibly unlock some stuff, save it. The actual game release, the physical cart, saves to the cart itself. It uses, Gmod 2, which is a new cartridge board that was in development. For this version, for the digital version, so I can run it on the Ultimate. Oh, I don't know. So I can run on the Ultimate, and he's like, excellent, we got a part. So you can see what now, it tells us we've unlocked something. So let's go to the hangar. And in the hangar, you've got 3 parts here. You've got weapon, body, and engine. So let's see, adjust. So right now we've unlocked an engine. So there's 5 of each that you can unlock. And because you're free to use any combination, you actually get 125 different combinations. So let's go. So we've got the original engine, and now we've got the jet engine. This one, as it tells us, has pros and cons. So we've got high speeds for flight, but it's very slow at turning when you have the engine engaged. So let's use it, because what happens is, each part, one of the things it remixes is it remixes the music. So each combination of body, engine, and weapon gives you a new soundtrack. They also have a new combination name for the craft, but it also impacts the missions. So right now, because I've changed engines, I have a new mission, which is this score over 2,000, which I've accomplished. Hence why it's all blacked out. So now what I need to do is kill a boat and kill 3 enemy types. So you can see this one's flying a lot faster, but now I'm turning with the boost and it's a lot slower. So you can sort of see, and part of the game really is unlocking parts and working out what combination works for you. One of the later weapons is a bunch of 4-way missiles. That was close. Basically 4-way missiles, or not 4-way, you basically launch a pack of 4 missiles. I need to get that boat. And those are really, I think I got the boat. Excellent, that's another mission accomplished. So basically, when you fire, instead of firing a bullet in front of you like the standard gun does, you'd launch a pack of 4 missiles around and use that too. And they home on targets, they're really good. There's a cool engine called the Gungeon, which is basically a slower version of this gun as your engine. So when you fire, when you apply thrust, you're actually shooting. So there's some really cool combinations you get later on. One of the things I really like with this game is just how ludicrous it is. It's actually, and the manual for this release is really good because it talks a lot about a little bit of the development background. Because when this was developed, the original game, not Koller's, not Koller's 64 version. Excellent, we've got another weapon, so we've completed a mission. So let's go to the hangar. Adjust. So we're going to upgrade the machine gun for lasers. Now, admittedly, this one is kind of a bit of a... This is one of the ones where you do lose a bit of detail. In the original game, it was this giant beam. Here, obviously, you can't get that much stuff coming out of the 64. Now, this laser knight is hard. This laser knight is a hard combo because you can't really shoot. Because you lose your turning ability. So, let's go to the hangar. Well, let's adjust. I'm going to go to the standard engine, because then I can only... Because it's only when I can't shoot. I can't turn properly when I shoot, so... It changes things up a bit. And I love what this does. Now... let's keep going. That's a combination that doesn't work well for me, just... Alright, so let's look at our missions. Kill 20 enemies, kill 3 enemy types, and kill 5 enemies boosting. Alright. Yeah, so in terms of the enemies, we've got you got these fighters, you got jets. So far, they tend to streak along rather than actually be right in your face. Then there's the aces, which are the big planes. You've got boats, and then battleships. I haven't seen a battleship yet when playing in this. Oh, and then the blimp, which you saw earlier. I don't think I've ever made it when we're playing on. I actually played this the most on the Vita, and when playing it there, I think it was very much a case of. Ooh. One of the other things I love is there's a plane body that you can get, which is melee, and you could basically just ram ships with it. There's one, I can't remember if it's a body or if it's an engine. I think it's an engine that'll let you fly underwater. So if you fly underwater, you take damage. This engine lets you fly without taking damage. So it's sort of one of those things that's kind of really cool. There was a jet. Come on, where's a battleship? I want to see the battleship. I haven't seen those yet in playing. Yeah, the turning, I think. I really want to I really wish I'd had a quick chance to replay this, but things have been kind of busy in the old Rob Plays Towers of late. But all up, this is an amazing take. I mean, I really enjoyed the original game. I still go back to it from time to time. I never did beat it. I think I sort of hit my skill ceiling. There's an ace. I hit my skill ceiling a while into it, and I've never quite gotten it. Oh, I think there's a battleship. Oh, I think I just saw a glimpse of a battleship off the bottom of the screen. Okay, we got a mission complete, so launch. So let's go to Hangar. I might go back to the original for now. Let's have a look. Kill battleships. Oh. Yeah, so if you hit the button, you've got the option here. So I can save this to disk. The download release works much like Super Bread Box, where your play data is written to a disk. I haven't attached the disk here, so we're going to return. I will actually... What I might do after this session is... So we've been going for like 13 or so minutes. I might have a couple more rounds. I want to see if I can unlock something. But if I can't, what I might do is just do some B-roll over the... and just have a bit of run of just gameplay footage. Like, I'll just mount my disk, load my save data, and capture that and splice that in over as a little bit at the end. Might be something a little different that you might enjoy. Excellent, we've got a max combo. Let's repair our damage. Now, combo's about to expire, or did expire. Oh. I'm still impressed with how technically fluid this game is. It is an amazing conversion. And it's one of the... there's a battleship! Excellent! They're scary mofos to take on. I'm sorry. I have that moment where I try very hard not to keep my language clear. Alright. I think I'm going to wrap my commentary up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it up here and just say my thanks as always. Thank you very much for watching this. I do hope you go check this out. Let me know if you have. I want to see how some other people are doing. I mean, I haven't put as much time into this as I want because it came out Friday and I've just been messing around. It's an excellent conversion. Do grab it. Do even just grab the download if you still want to order the physical so you can at least play it. Although the only thing I'd add as a warning is I don't know how possible it would be to bring your save data across. I don't know enough. Maybe something about that will come out once the people get their hands on cards. With that, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time for the last episode of the year, which is going to be some specky homebrew goodness. If you've been following me after I said it was going to be in place of this, but this suddenly came out and I reshuffled the schedules. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you all next time.